Thanks, gratefulness, appreciation, enjoyment, respect, consideration, counting our blessings. So many words for what this holiday is about. Whatever our position is in life, it is a blessing that we are able to be here now. We have survived hardships. We have received gifts that we did not earn. We are born in a nation that so far has given us the freedom to believe as we choose. Even when our economy is faltering, it is stronger than many in the world. I could give a litany of all the things I think are wrong with the world today, but that is a sermon for another time. This week, our nation takes time to reflect, to remember that we are indeed fortunate. Unitarian Lydia Marie Childs wrote these lines: "Over the river and through the woods to grandfather's house we go. The horse knows the way to carry the sleigh through the white and drifted snow." Part of this Thanksgiving tradition is to reconnect with our ancestry. None of us asked to be born. Our very existence is owed to our mother and father. Whether or not they were good parents, we still owe them the miracle of our lives. And life itself is plenty to be thankful for. In the words of poet James Thompson, "Let my voice ring out over all the earth, through all the grief and strife, with golden joy in a silver mirth. Thank God for life." For many of us, our parents gave us more than life. They gave us a sense of who we are. They nurtured us and encouraged us to learn. For those of us with fond memories, we have more than life to be thankful for. There is a tradition of family togetherness expressed in this poem by John Greenleaf Whittier. On Thanksgiving Day, when from east and from west and from north and from south come the pilgrim and the guest, when the old New Englander sees round his board the old broken links of affection restored, when the care-wearied man seeks his mother once more, and the worn matron smiles where a girl smiled before. What moistens the lips and brightens the eyes? What calls back the past like rich pumpkin pie? But some of us are separated from our family, some by geography, some by a troublesome history, and some by death. That is when we can be thankful for this community, which will gather on Thursday in this fellowship hall, with a family feeling and the warmth of shared food and the joy of conversations. We will tell our old stories to new people, and we will create new stories here. There are people who wish that Christmas would last all year long. I am not one of them. I love the stories of the birth of Jesus. There is something reassuring about a God becoming human in order to help humanity. I love the notion of poor shepherds and rich kings being unified in awe and wonder. But I prefer Thanksgiving because it is available to all people. You can thank Jesus, you can thank Allah, you can thank Vishnu, you can thank the universe, you can thank the government. After all, the president makes a proclamation of Thanksgiving every year. You can thank your family. All you have to do is realize that you are not self-sufficient and be grateful. On a secular level, Thanksgiving is the anti-Christmas. Instead of worrying about what you have to buy or what you're going to get, Thanksgiving is about appreciating what you have. And the poet Cecile Thaxter wrote, "There shall be eternal summer in the grateful heart." And judging from our weather of late, we must have a lot of grateful hearts. But I think this means that when we look for blessings, we will find them. If every day we ask what we can be grateful for, our lives would change instead of getting bogged down in what upsets us. What if we always looked out for something to be thankful for? After you're tired of eating turkey and you order Chinese food, remember this Chinese proverb: when eating bamboo sprouts, remember the man who planted them. The Bible also encourages nonstop gratitude. Freely you have received, freely give. It is more blessed to give than to receive. In everything, give thanks. For everything created by God is good, and nothing is to be rejected if it is received in thanksgiving. Think of that. Nothing is to be rejected if received in thanksgiving. Gratitude actually transforms what life throws at us. This Thanksgiving, someone will ask you to taste something, and it will be awful. What should your reaction be? Are you crazy? What demon possessed you to put broccoli in sweet potato pie? Or, thank you for offering something new. I did not necessarily enjoy it, but I appreciate the effort. Even more serious issues give us the opportunity for grace. The Chinese word for crisis is a combination of the symbols for danger and opportunity. When life is hardest, we need to look for what to be thankful for. Gratitude will help us find the opportunities in crisis. Self-pity will have us wallowing into dangers. William Ernest Henley, in his poem Invictus, cites that one can be thankful even in the midst of such danger. Out of the night that covers me, black as pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. Being thankful, even in our uncertainty, is the pathway to our unconquerable soul. Most of us struggle to be thankful on the day after Thanksgiving. And it is especially hard after the long Thanksgiving weekend when Monday morning comes. Time for work. We will be a little heavier, a little sleepier, a little more resentful. Normal life will do its best to squelch our happy holiday feeling. But it really is an opportunity to celebrate Thanksgiving again. Charles Kingsley said, "Thank God every morning when you get up that you have something to do that day which must be done, whether you like it or not." Being forced to work and forced to do your best will breed in you temperance and self-control, diligence and strength of will, cheerfulness and content, which the idle never know. And from Unitarian reformer Dorothea Dix, make no mistake about it. Responsibilities towards other human beings are the greatest blessings God can send us. I think it is important that thanks and giving are combined to form one word, thanksgiving. For thanks and giving are intrinsically linked. The moment you feel grateful, you wish to give something back. Thanks. Now what can I give? Generosity begets generosity. Now that's not to say that all people will be grateful when you give. Some will not. But don't let that stop you. The Roman Senator Seneca said, "It is another's fault if he be ungrateful, but it is mine if I do not give. To find one grateful man, I will oblige a great many that are not." I once heard Carol Burnett say that when she was a struggling young artist, somebody more established in the business gave her a large sum of money. And she promised to repay it, but her benefactor said, "No, I want you, when you succeed, to give this to someone else who is struggling." And she did, never telling the name, swearing the person that she gave the money to secrecy. And I like to think that that gift is still going around the world like so many other generosities that orbit our lives. Edward Arlington Robinson, American poet, wrote, "Two kinds of gratitude. The sudden kind we feel for what we take. The larger kind we feel for what we give." I think gratitude for what we give is the true spirit of thanksgiving. When we are aware of all that life has given us, we have more to give. Freely you have received, freely give. This is the way we should live. Then, if we are given many years to live, we can proclaim like Walt Whitman, "Thanks in my old age, thanks ere I go. For health, the midday sun, the impalpable air, for life, mere life, for precious, ever-lingering memories." And after a life of thanksgiving, we can be grateful even for death. In the words of Algernon Swinburne, "From too much love of living, from hope and fear set free, we thank with brief thanksgiving whatever gods may be, that no life lives forever, that dead men rise up never, that even the weariest river winds somewhere safe to the sea." From our birth to our death, we live by receiving and giving. Thanksgiving is more than a day. It is a way of life. May we bless and be blessed.